Motorsport TV Live, brought to you by Motorsport Tickets, the dedicated motorsport experiences provider.
Hello and welcome to Motorsport TV Live. I'm Chris McCarthy with all the latest from the world of motorsport. Kimi Raikkonen will miss the friendships of Formula One. Takuma Sato confirms move to Dale Coyne Racing, and Ricciardo faces quarantine. All those stories and more coming up here on Motorsport TV Live. Formula One first and race director Michael Masi has reminded teams and drivers that any unsporting conduct at the Abu Dhabi season finale could result in a championship points deduction. Following the incidents between title rivals Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix last weekend, a clear warning shot has been sent to both teams to ensure nothing untoward happens. In his regular event notes that are sent to all competitors ahead of the race weekend, Masi pulled out specific clauses of the FIA's International Sporting Code that he wanted to remind teams about, one of which states, for all the FIA championships, cups, challenges, trophies or series, the stewards may also decide to impose the following penalties: suspension for one or more competitions, withdrawal of points for the championship, cup, challenge, trophy, series. Masi's notes implies that the FIA will be keeping a close eye on anything that it considers unsportsmanlike, and that any punishment handed down would likely affect both the drivers' and constructors' standings. Staying with Formula One, and Kimi Raikkonen says the people and friendships he has formed are a big thing he will miss from Formula One upon retiring from the series on Sunday. The 42-year-old will make his 349th and final Grand Prix start in Abu Dhabi after announcing earlier this year that he would be retiring from F1 at the end of the season. It draws the curtain on a 20-year career in F1 that saw him debut with Sauber in 2001 and win the World Championship for Ferrari in 2007. He also raced for McLaren and Lotus before enjoying second stints with Ferrari and Sauber, now Alfa Romeo, in the closing years of his F1 career. More from F1, and Daniel Ricciardo will have to undertake a compulsory 2-week quarantine in order to return home to Australia at the end of the season. The McLaren driver is willing to put up with the inconvenience and frustration of being confined to a hotel for a fortnight after not being able to see his family all season. Unfortunately, they are not making it easy, but it is what it is, and I'll do that. I need to get home, see family and friends. I should still hopefully 3 or 4 weeks with friends and family, and it's summer, so something to look forward to. Ricciardo also revealed that he now has a tattoo of Fernando Alonso's face on his left arm as part of a Secret Santa present, although he confirmed that it's not permanent. Well, don't go anywhere. We've got lots more news from the world of motorsport coming up here on Motorsport TV Live. The Brazilian Stock Car Pro Series there, and they head to Sao Paulo for the final round of the season this weekend. You can catch qualifying on Saturday and both races on Sunday live and exclusive on Motorsport TV. Or if you prefer virtual racing, the Nimex 3 Hours heads to the Nürburgring for round 2 of the championship, and you can watch that one on Saturday again on Motorsport TV. So plenty of on-track action all weekend for race fans. IndyCar now, and Takuma Sato has signed a one-year deal to Dale Coyne Racing with Ricciardo Racing for the 2022 season. The Japanese driver will take the number 51 car driven by fellow ex-Formula 1 racer Romain Grosjean last season. It will be the 44-year-old's 13th season in the championship, having spent the last 4 with Rahul Letterman Lanigan Racing. As first reported by motorsport.com in September, Coyne and Sato had been negotiating a deal for several months. Sato expressed his extreme excitement in joining the team, adding, "With Honda an integral part of Dale Coyne Racing, it seemed like a great fit. The team has proven year after year that they are very competitive on all types of circuits, particularly the speed that the team has shown in recent years at the Indy 500. The two-time Indy 500 winner is likely to be joined by Indy Lights runner-up David Malukas, with confirmation expected in the next 2 weeks. Naoki Yamamoto admits that the difference between Nakajima Racing's 2 Super Formula cars is more than he imagined after swapping cars with teammate Toshiki Oyu in this week's Suzuka post-season test. With 3-time champion Yamamoto finishing down in 13th in his first season with Nakajima and Oyu up in 5th, the team used this week's test to swap its drivers between its 2 cars in a bid to help Yamamoto escape his slump. It clearly had the desired effect, although it has also led to concerns, with Yamamoto saying, "I can't say in detail, but there was definitely a difference between the 2 cars. I thought there would be a difference, but it was bigger than I had imagined." While Oyu topped both days of the test, Yamamoto continued to lag behind his younger teammate, ending up with the 8th fastest time on Wednesday afternoon and 9th overall, just under 8 tenths slower than Oyu. Well, Superbike news now, and Scott Redding has turned his first laps for BMW in a private test at Estoril ahead of his switch to the German manufacturer in 2022. The test followed an earlier run on the on-road version at the Valencia circuit, aimed at giving Redding an opportunity to acclimatise to the unique characteristics of BMW Superbikes. The British rider will join Michael van der Mark at the factory BMW outfit next year, replacing 2013 champion Tom Sykes. He leaves Ducati after scoring 12 race wins and 37 podiums, including a second-place finish in the championship in his rookie campaign in 2020. Well, that's all for now. I'm Chris McCarthy. Join us again here on Motorsport TV Live for all the latest news from the world of motorsport. Bye for now.